Now, treatment of TOS is complicated enough. There are many different ways that we treat it surgically and non surgically. There's injections, there's physiotherapy, bracing, taping, hydrodissection, multiple different types of surgeries, each type has its own ideal surgery. But what if it's not TOS? Well, clearly you don't want to treat something that's not TOS like it's TOS, because that would be like treating a cold with, radiation. I mean, it just wouldn't make sense. So if it's not one of these, what else could it be? Well, if you do a quick Google search, you'll find out that it's almost 10 million things on the internet refer back to something that looks like or presents like thoracic outlet syndrome. So maybe we want to have a little bit more concise and simple process for figuring it out. So I like to keep it simple. Five major categories: cervical problems, cervical meaning the cervical spine, something upstream of the thoracic outlet can cause similar symptoms. Downstream from, so a problem in the arm where one of the major nerves can be pinched in the arm itself, which might look very much like TOS on first glance. Problem in the shoulder itself. After all, if they're the pinching of the movement of the shoulder can cause some of these symptoms. If you've got a cyst, if you've got a tear, if you've got a muscle sprain in the area, that can act an awful lot like TOS. Tumors. Hey, it's a scary word. We get it, but they do happen. And that's why you have to think about it. These tumors can be benign masses, they can be the big C, and then they can be other more benign growths. And then other neurologic syndromes, such as we'll get into a whole list of them, but neurologic syndromes and medical syndromes may include things that medically problems, either genetic, physiological, congenital, where your body may not work normally, and those can be autoimmune or whatnot. So, starting at the top,